Oh, that's now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Captain EJ. I'll be your guide today. Happy Easter, everybody on board. As I mentioned before about remaining seated, keeping everything inside the boat, that also goes for when we get back inside the pilings. When we come into the pilings, I need everybody to remain seated, keep everything inside the boat. Otherwise, once underway, which we are now, feel free to walk around, take pictures, ask questions. Try to answer your questions if I can. Try not to lie if I can. I'll try not to lie. We have emergency life vests above your heads on each side. Children's life vests at back seat. Any British on board? I apologize. But you know that was a long time ago. We can get past that. That's like over 200 years ago. Right now we're at Bayou, Barataria, which runs the length of Lafitte, another 12 miles. But it continues all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, 33 miles. Straight ahead is the Gulf of Mexico. Now the north and south channel is good for transportation, but it's bad for flooding. We've had 3 major flooding hurricanes the last 12 years. Hurricane Rita in 2005, Hurricane Ike in 2008, and Hurricane Isaac in 2012. Now, the water level for those 3 storms was about 5.5 feet above sea level. Now, to give you an idea on what that is, if you look to your left, you see a levee being built. That's a ring levee. They call it a ring levee because once complete, it's going to surround the feet, which is an island. The top of that levee is 7.5 feet above sea level. So those 3 storms that I've mentioned, the water level was within 2 feet from the top of that levee. That's from May to December in inland waters. Bless you. They go year-round offshore. Bless you. If the weather permits and if they catch them. Did you see those frames, the weapons on the board dock in Port Mealy? They'll open those frames like butterflies and drop them in the water. Those skids you see on top is going to be on the bottom of the bay, the lake, the pond, the canal, the bayou. And they'll ride the bottom. They got a weight on side the cabin. You see that weight hanging? That's going to hold the lead line on the bottom on the skiff side. So that your lead line follows the bottom of the bay. That's how they catch the shrimp. Now, you see those chains hanging from the skids? That's the tickler chain. And they call it a tickler chain because it tickles the shrimp out the mud. It rides in front of the lead line to pop the shrimp out the mud, but that's why they call it a tickler chain. And they've been calling it a tickler chain for over 70 years. And somebody came up with it a long time ago. Fixing to go to full speed, make our way to the swamp. We'll play a little music along the way. I need everybody just to brace yourself and hold on. Fixing to go to full speed. All right, we're at full speed now. You can go. these bayous that we're coming into, some of them have been re-dredged for oil and gas exploration. As you see, notice that well we passed by. There's only about 2 feet of water in all these bayous that we're coming into. So if 2 feet, yes sir, it's only about 2 feet deep. So if by any chance you fall overboard, don't panic, stand up. If you do fall overboard, grab the person next to you or nearest you. But don't turn around for one person. We'll come back get you the next day. Unless it's a child. I mean, I'm not cruel. If you fall overboard and you're wearing white, try to get back in the boat as soon as possible. Alligators love marshmallows. From the tip of his nose to right before his eyes, every inch equals a foot. So you guesstimate the size of an alligator by judging the distance from the tip of his nose to right before his eyes. If you look at his jaw, there's a bunch of holes in his top jaw. That's where his bottom teeth insets into his jaw. So that when he closes his mouth, you will only see his top teeth. Compared to a crocodile closes his mouth and see top and bottom. Useless information out here. We don't have any crocodiles. We don't want any crocodiles. But you might go somewhere else where that information might come in handy. If you look up ahead, you see a tree hanging over the bayou with a yellow posted sign. And that tree up ahead, the gray stuff hanging from the tree is Spanish moss. Spanish moss has been used to stuff mattresses, pillows. Henry Ford used it in the first Model T. Sutures, sewing wounds, making rope. Ever heard the phrase, don't let the bed bugs bite? Comes from Spanish moss. They stuff the mattress and the pillows. And the bugs and the parasites that they didn't know about, they could be found in Spanish moss. Now look, if you want to grab a piece of Spanish moss as we pass by, just be careful. You might come back with something you don't want. You might come back with a snake in your hand.
There you are. No.
But I tell you what, not to worry too much. It's been a while since we had a snake fall in the boat. I'll tell you what, the last time we had a snake fall in the boat, it took us about an hour and a half to calm down the lady in the boat. It took us 2 hours to calm down the snake. She had them all riled up. I don't like snakes, I'll let you know that. If a snake fell in the boat, you see a flash of light. And the person sitting next to you is going to ask you a question. You say, what happened to the captain? You say, I don't know. All I seen was a flash of light. It was gone. Now I do notice a lot of people like to take pictures of this tree off to the right here. There's a lot of Spanish moss. We're going to try to find us some alligators.
No, my sunglasses, my regular glasses, so I can actually see that.
Now, does anybody watch Swampy on TV? Look, when you watch that show, it's the month of September. They only have 30 days each year to hunt and trap alligators in Louisiana. And the state of Louisiana will issue out about 38,000 tags, and they usually fill about 36,000 tags. And you have to be a landowner to get the tags. I imagine part of the reason is that it's by acreage, because the tags, stuttering here, the tags are allotted by acreage. 100 to 200 acres per tag, depending on what part of the state you're in. That's the range. I believe this area is about 140 acres per tag. And plus you have your wildlife management areas. They have different rules for tags and what have you. And there's not a lot of money. Y'all see them? They got 2 on the bank and 1 in the water.
Give him a kiss, Maddie.
He's coming.
Oh my god, no.
That one's pretty big. He's like two in the water. Cool.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, get a good picture of that one. Seriously. Holy
Alligators coming, oh my god.
I want to melt in his mouth. Hey! Lyle, get down there.
No, you were like, I don't think so. This marshmallow is sticky.
That guy's just chilling.
I'm gonna take one.
He's like, I had a best marshmallows on the last tour. Oh, I see. He's like, there's marshmallows here.
He must know.
I think so. They must get that
know.
all the time. Oh,
Cauliflower didn't work.
it's marshmallow time. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh, there's plenty coming in now.
Oh my god, they're all they are marshmallows. Yeah,
We're having a campfire!
s'mores time. Did we get s'mores too?
Start seeing kumbaya.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, see? Look at the alligator.
Yeah.
Alligator's coming for a marshmallow. This is a baby alligator. Oh, so cute.
But you could still do some damage.
Yeah, you figure the distance between his eyes.
Coming to eat marshmallows.
He's a little guy.
He's a little boy.
Did you see the first time? Did you see the first time? You gotta watch. Oh. I got pictures.
Such a cute.
So it's looking right?
He's so cute.
Do the marshmallow thing.
I don't know.
He's gonna get some food. Watch this.
Oh, come on. Oh, I missed that. But I got the other one. Oh, look, 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 there, look. He's getting it. He's getting it.
Maddie, lean over
Yes,
really
yes,
far.
yes, yes, yes. Oh, cute.
Rather gentle, huh?
Yo, look at how he's eating it. No, no, no. So cute. Saving it.
That one right there is cool.
He's loving the marshmallow. Marshmallow party. Oh, look at her.
Now I feel bad for eating now. I feel bad for eating deep fried.
How about eating chicken? You always eat chicken.
I know,
They're
but
so cute.
I don't go watch them running around. They are cute.
No, you haven't watched them eating marshmallow, have you?
No, I haven't.
That's gonna make you feel guilty. Oh, he's like marshmallow,
Got the golden.
marshmallow.
Did you see the
Oh, he's
colors?
eating marshmallow!
These had the nice colors.
So what's he about 8 feet?
That big one's still. Ooh, we're so close.
Oh my god.
Maddie, here, hold this marshmallow.
He's like, I don't care.
Like that's fun.
Go this way. Everybody, it became a land tour. Right, he had like his tail in that log. He's like, that's like his chain.
Or how tall, how high. They can really be fight. You get their food. They don't like bite each other.
He's middle age. That's Bob.
Oh, that one's getting way too big.
I'm a marshmallow.
The big one. Oh, because she's look. Oh, the little one's like, I'm not getting in there with that big one. That little one was like, I know you can bite me if I jump up. That was funny.
That's the big one.
Oh, look at
The
her.
little ones just hanging out.
I would be crying.
Missed it.
악어 추워가지고 악어가 지금 자꾸 나를 엘로 악어가 지금 나 우리 악어 엄마가
Look at him.
Yummy.
Definitely survival of the fittest.
Marshmallows, they even figure out, you know, that's what they like.
Now look, this may come as a surprise.
아직 왜 이렇게 살이 쪘어? 힘들어서 그러지.
Really. The marshmallows are not your natural value.
사진에 보자.
Doesn't everybody like marshmallows? Usually 1% does.
I only like them when they're little. I don't like them like.
The water, but it senses vibration. It senses that fish swimming in the water, the vibration. It grabs that fish. The chicken, no sense of it in the water at all. So like I said, you want to feed them. Try to keep all your fingers. Out here in the wild, an alligator's lifespan is about 50 to 70 years. 50 to 70. Now, they can live 100 plus years out here, but they can live 100 plus years in captivity. You know, the oldest living alligator, the oldest known living alligator in captivity is 83 years old. They got it in 1935. So feel free to go to the front of the boat. Watch yourself in the front, the tree limbs.
That'd be you, Flag.
It really does take a beautiful picture. So y'all can go to the front of the boat.
I'm an alligator.
Can we jump in?
What's happening? You? Don't sir.
We can't grab this.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to let everybody know how to hold them.
What'd you do?
And only his tail tight. Put him in your hand like this. Hold his tail tight. You're in control. Hold his tail. Because you want him to crawl somewhere. Because you do not squeeze. Or don't even. Y'all pay attention. Okay. Look, do not squeeze or grab his belly. It's very tender, sensitive. If you squeeze his belly, you can kill him. His rib cages are very delicate. So you hold him by his tail. Set him in your hand like this. Or on your shoulder.
Too much. Hold on one moment. Thank you.
Go ahead on the kids.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I gotta get you grab that stuff. We're like,
I made the sick vegetables.